To start akara business doesn't take a lot of money. To start roasting corn, kulikuli, doesn't take much. We didn't give them a loan. We gave it to them as a grant. So we've encouraged Nigerians as best as we could. I remember giving for TB, when I heard there's so much TB cases, I gave 2 billion. To breast cancer, I gave 1 billion. To food malnutrition, I gave 500 million. So in agric we've done, in social investment we have, in education we've given a little bit of scholarship, ICT training, and with NIDA. That's what I have to tell Nigerians.
Thank you very much.
They don't give up, just keep. We're a very proud nation.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Peter's studio. Today we're looking at a topic that has sparked outrage, laughter, frustration, and heated debate across Nigerian social media space. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu recently made a comment that have left many Nigerians asking serious questions about the mindset of leadership in Nigeria. Her suggestion that Nigerians can find hope and survival in some businesses like roasted corn, akara, and kulikuli. Now, on the surface, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the honest work. There is dignity in labor, but the deeper issue here is context. Can you tell a population battling record inflation, insecurity, unemployment, and hunger that the answer is roadside corn roasting? That is the question. So today, we will break down what she said, analyze the reactions from Nigerians, examine the divide between supporters and critics, and ask the bigger question. Is this reality, renewing hope, or is it proof that those in power are disconnected from the realities of everyday Nigerians? Now let's dive in. Now, what the First Lady said. In her statement, the First Lady explained how her office has given grants to people, not loans, but grants to encourage small businesses. She spoke about donating 2 billion naira towards tuberculosis cases, 1 billion naira towards breast cancer, and 500 million naira towards food and malnutrition. She also highlighted scholarship, ICT training, and social investment. And then she said something that caught everyone's attention, that starting a business like roasting corn or selling kulikuli doesn't require much money. On paper, it sounds like practical advice, but to millions of Nigeria, it stood like this. You studied for years, graduated, and now your best option is roadside survival. That's where the outrage really began. Now, the comment section exploded really from what she said. And honestly, some of these comments reveal the deep frustrations Nigerians are carrying. One person wrote, "Renewed hope when there is hunger in the land." Another said, "Politicians are getting richer while the Nigerians masses are pushed deeper into poverty." And perhaps one of the most powerful comments was this: "Why can't their own children start roasting corn if it's enough to survive on?" That question hits very, very hard because it exposes the class divide. The children of political elites are not being prepared for roadside businesses. They attend the best schools, they fly private jets, they inherit billions of naira businesses. Yet, ordinary Nigerians are being told to hustle harder with akara and roasted corn. That contradiction is what fueled the anger. Now the bigger issue is this: it's not about corn. Now let's be clear, this conversation is not about disrespecting small businesses. In fact, many Nigerians have built families, sent children to universities, and even bought houses through street businesses. There's dignity in that. Of course, there's dignity in labor. But the problem is this: when the country produces lawyers, engineers, doctors, software developers, and scientists, and the leadership economic advice is sell corn, then something is fundamentally broken. The nation's goal should be upward mobility, not survival, not managing poverty, not normalizing struggle. To be fair, not everyone criticized her, of course. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. Some defended her. They said there's dignity in labor. They are right. Others said Nigerians are too entitled and refuse to start small. Some pointed out real examples of successful street vendors in Lagos making decent living. Furthermore, one supporter said, most akara sellers are richer than many 9-to-5 workers. And honestly, that's true in some cases. But here is the difference. Starting small should be a choice, not a national economic strategy. That's the difference. Now, this controversy didn't stop there at all. It connects to another statement made by presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga. He said he doesn't see the level of hunger Nigerians are talking about. And that statement shocked many, because how can you now say it? Food prices are rising, transport costs are rising, rent is rising, electricity tariffs are rising. The National Bureau of Statistics has reportedly shown alarming poverty and inflation figures. Yet some people in government seem insulated from this reality, and that is the core problem. If you live in constant electricity, security and luxury, how do you truly understand the man struggling to buy gari to drink? How do you understand the mother skipping meals so her children can eat? How do you understand graduates roaming the streets jobless? That is the disconnect. Now, what Nigerians are really asking for is this. Nigerians are asking for stable electricity, security, lower inflation, access to affordable loans, support for startup, policies that create jobs. That's all. Give Nigerians power, give Nigerians power supply and watch what happens. Give Nigerians security and watch business grow. Reduce inflation and watch innovation explodes. Nigerians are naturally hardworking. What they need is an enabling environment, not motivational speeches about roasting corns. You see, one comment made a very important comparison. Countries like China invest massively in youth development. They subsidize vocational training, they create industrial hubs, they support startups, they plan long term. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, people are being encouraged to survive instead of thrive. That's the painful difference. Now, this entire issue comes down to one simple question. What kind of future are our leaders building for the youth? A future of innovation or a future of survival? Because if the highest ambition offered to young Nigerians is roadside corn roasting, then we have a serious national vision problem. And again, no shame in corn roasting, of course, no shame in akara roasting, of course, no shame in kulikuli selling, but there is shame in a government reducing national potential to basic survival. Really, that is the difference. Now, in conclusion, at the end of the day, this controversy is bigger than one speech. It reveals how many Nigerians feel unseen, unheard, unvalued, and abandoned. When people are hungry, words matter, leadership matters, empathy matters, and solution also matters. Not slogans, not propaganda, not renewed hope without visible renewal. There is a country filled with talent. The people are not lazy. They are not weak. They are not asking for miracles. They are asking for a system that works. And that is all. But until that happens, the anger will keep growing. The frustration will keep growing. And the gap between the leaders and the people will keep widening as well. Now, what do you think? Was the First Lady simple encouraging entrepreneurship, or was this another example of how disconnected leadership has become from the reality of everyday Nigerians? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Peter's Studio for more political commentary, deep analysis, and breaking discussion. Thank you very much for watching till this time, and I am going to see you in my next video. Do have a great day. Bye.